Welcome back to Chesswood Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada for the Prospects by Sports Illustrated AA All-Star Challenge. This is game number 3 of the preliminary round. My name is Mike Formisano. Calling today's game, thank you so much for joining us. Team Canada White took the early lead, but with 2 seconds remaining in the first, Team USA Teal with a goal by Noah Bernstein ties things up at 1. As we head to the second period and Team Canada wins the face-off. Canadians now going left to right in this 15-minute period. Here's a shot, saved by DeMalo, gets the right pad on the shot by Hingley. And now Fontaine trying to break free, just can't do so. He goes along the far boards to Goldstein. Goldstein trying to center, now in front. Here is Castellano, stolen away by Team Canada. Here is Hingley coming inside the zone. Castellano with a check, knocks him off the puck. Now 88 picks it up. Goldstein in there to tie him up. We're deadlocked at 1 here, just underway in the second period. The shot over the crossbar and off the glass. Now in the slot. Over to 88, the shot, scores. Christian Cooper from the Oshawa Generals gives Canada a 2-1 lead. The goal comes with 14-17 remaining in the second period. So, just as Team America tied the score late first period, in the first minute of the second, it is Cooper who gives Canada a 2-1 advantage. Face-off between Bell and Russo. Here it is. Goes over to Team Canada. Played off the puck, however, by Hawksworth. Hawksworth will send it back around. For the Americans to really have any chance of getting to the semifinals tomorrow, they have to win today and then win later on tonight against Canada Red. Otherwise, you're talking about 2 wins, maybe 2 wins in the tie. Here's Russo with a 2-on-1. The shot goes wide right and off the far boards, picked up by Canada. Now over the red line, over the blue. 21 Bell dumps it off to Menard. Comes through the crease. Hawksworth will clear the side. There's Cooper now with it. Cooper will play it forward. Shot comes in, goes wide and off the near boards. Now Allard with it. Number 72 for Team Canada. Tried to center it, went through the crease and bounced up in the air. Now back to 27, the shot. Save DeMalo! And he'll hold on. The shot coming in from Landon Menard. And DeMalo read it all the way. 13:28 to go, second period. 2-1, Team Canada White over Team USA Teal. Just a reminder on the standings here. We have Canada Red and Canada Black, both 2-0 going into today's action. Canada Purple with a win and a tie. Canada Gold and Canada White, 1-1. And Team USA Teal with 1 loss and 1 tie. Here's Bernstein on a break. Bernstein coming in all alone. Bernstein with a shot over the crossbar and off the glass. He picks up his own rebound, but stolen away by number 14, Reeves. Here's Tyson Reeves with it. Sends it around to Johnston. Bernstein on him. Now back to the point. Comes outside the zone. There's Catapano. Luca Catapano trying to break inside the zone. Tied up there in front of the Team USA bench. It goes over to Hingley. Loses it there to Dixon. Now to Formisano right on the tape. Gives it off to Lopriori. Lopriori, Catapano, and Formisano. The shot on goal. Saved by McElwain. And it goes into the corner where Reeves plays it. Reese over to number 98, and that is Johnston. Played aside, here's Catapano. Catapano's got Formisano with him. Catapano with a shot on goal from center ice. McElwain will glove that down. Told to play it by the referee, so he does. Formisano with a check on number 77, Cole Sullivan. He goes to the far boards where Team Canada plays it. Stealing away by Catapano with the pass in front. Lopriori, and Formisano scores! Michael Formisano with the tip-in past Jacob McElwain, and Team USA ties the game at 2. Formisano with the assist from Lopriori, and with 12:19 remaining, Team America has tied Team Canada 2-2. So Formisano in the right spot, waiting for that rebound to pop out. He slams it past McElwain to even the score. Here's Galizia. Loses it over to Fontaine. Fontaine goes over to Goldstein. The Americans on a rush. The shot blocked down by Team Canada. Now goes all the way back into the end, and there's Joseph Castellano. Castellano now plays it over to Goldstein. Now to Fontaine. Fontaine and Simone coming in. Here's Jack Fontaine weaving through the defense. The shot! Saved by McElwain. Left hand save. He's stone cold. Robs Jack Fontaine from the Long Island Rebels. 11:52 remaining. We have had two incredibly tight games on Friday, and this looks like it'll be the same thing today. Here's Fritz. Fritz with the shot deflected just wide left of the post. Here is Castellano. Castellano top of the face-off circle. Shot saved by McElwain. You can see the momentum changing, and you can see the Americans starting to believe in themselves that they're in this game. Here's the pass out to number 44, Galizia, being chased down by Castellano, both in the corner. Now here is Castellano. Plays it out. He's got Fontaine and Simone. The pass to Fontaine just underneath the stick. Allard plays it. Allard, Fontaine all over him. Steals it away. Fontaine on the backhand in the far corner. Pass back to Fritz. Fritz with the shot. Save. It's loose in front and knocked into the near corner. Now Simone with the pass stolen away by the Canadians. Now Fritz is going to pick it up. That was number 16, Felix Elliott, who got a stick on it. Simone plays it up to Fontaine. Fontaine coming in. The shot. Backhand save by McElwain. Oh, he robs Fontaine again. As Fontaine went to the backhand on the deke. And McElwain read it all the way, keeping the game tied 2 apiece. We have 10:48 to go in the second period. Tied at 2. American goals by Noah Bernstein, late first period, and then Michael Formisano to tie things up. 2-2, and that's where we stand. Puck comes outside the zone and all the way down the ice. Number 27 chasing it down, but it's going to be an icing.
Let's go, Teal!
So the faceoff will be deep inside the Canada white zone. Again, later on tonight at 6 p.m., Team USA Teal will take on Team Canada Red. That'll be at Scotiabank Pond for the 4th and final preliminary matchup of this weekend. If Team USA qualifies one of the top 4 spots, they will go on to the semifinals tomorrow morning at Scotiabank. In front, the shot scored. Number 9, Connor Sager from the Kingston Canadians puts the one-timer home past the glove of Sam DeMalo. And Team Canada, with 10:28 remaining, takes a 3-2 lead. So that goal by Sager will most undoubtedly stymie the American momentum that had been building. Well, let's see if they can get it back. Here's the face-off. Russo tries to go forward with it. Now Sullivan along the far boards. It's picked up by 27, Landon Menard. Menard with the shot over the blocking glove of DeMalo. And along the near boards now. Here's Hingling. Now over to Wimmer. Shot on goal. Save DeMalo. Got a blocking glove on that by Sager, who's looking for 2 quick ones. The quickest hat trick in history, I'll tell you in a second. 21 seconds in the Chicago Blackhawks, Bill Mozenko, way back in the 50s. Shot comes in, save DeMalo. That's the quickest you've ever had 3 goals in a hockey game.
Good idea. Good idea.
Canadians pick it up on the far boards. Here's Wimmer with it. Robert Wimmer on the blue line. Pass across. It was intended for Russo, but it went by him, and we have an icing on the play. So, yeah, as we saw, Sager coming in for goal number 2, and that was right on top of the goal he just scored. He would have needed to score again and then another goal just to get a hat trick. So, but Galizia had a hat trick yesterday in the game for Canada White, the second game. Here is Rees taking the face-off against number 14, Lopriori. Now to pass out, past Bernstein, and he chases it down, and the icing goes Canada's way, and it'll go all the way back down to the Team America end. 9:27 to go. Canada leads USA 3-2. We're in the second period here at Chesswood Arena. Rees and Lopriori will do it again. Goes over to Dixon. Logan Dixon to Luca Catapano. Catapano with the pass up the boards. Now to Lopriori. Lopriori has Formisano with him. Lopriori along the far board. So pass it back to the point. Held in by Catapano. Catapano now. Bernstein tied up. Here's Catapano on the near face-off. The shot goes high over the crossbar and off the glass behind McElwain. Now here's Bernstein. Bernstein with the pass to Lopriori. Lopriori above the red line. The pass over to Catapano. And an offside of the play as Lopriori was already inside the Canadian zone. 8:53 to go, second period. Team Canada leads Team USA 3-2. We'll get updates on the other games later on and let you know. You can check it on Game Sheet on the Prospects by Sports Illustrated website. I think it's hockeypsi.com. Hockeypsi.com. You can check the scores and schedule for all the games. Canadians coming in on the far face-off circle behind DeMalo's net, picked up there by Dixon. Now over to Simone. Simone to Fontaine, stolen away. Shot on goal, deflected, and just past the Canadian forward waiting on the post. That was Galizia looking for a tip in. Stolen away by the Americans, and here comes Team USA. This is Goldstein. Max Goldstein inside the Canadian end, gets a check. Fontaine there to help. Now in front! Simone trying to poke it home, and it's covered by Backaway. Ooh, dangerous pass in front. Went right into the crease area, and Simone was there waiting to put it home, but Backaway gets those big pillows right in front of him. Here's Fontaine on the draw for Team USA. You got Goldstein, Simone, Castellano, and Fritz out there. It's won by Team Canada, goes behind the net. Good pressure by Team America. Lost there. There's Simone over to Fontaine. Fontaine in front, the shot. He scores! Jack Fontaine just inside left post. And Team USA ties Team Canada again for the third time today. 3-3. Fontaine's goal comes with 8:04 remaining. Team Canada 3, Team USA 3 in a barn burner here in Chesswood Arena. Russo will take the draw for the Americans. Goes forward with it. Over the blue line into the Canada zone. They'll play it along the far boards. Picked up there by Menard. Checked off the puck by Dunn. The pass cross to the Canadian defenseman. Outside the zone across the red line. Here's Menard with Bell. Menard over to Bell. Bell fans on it. We've got a whistle by the referee. Is it an offside? It could be a penalty. It's going to be a slash. Let's see. It's going to be against number 27, Landon Menard. So that will give Team America a power play with 7:45 remaining in the second period. American goals by Noah Bernstein, Michael Formisano, and now Jack Fontaine. And Team USA has tied Team Canada for the third time today. We are deadlocked at 3. Here's a face-off, goes into the corner, played there by the Canadian defense. And America was waiting for them to clear it and took forever to do so. Comes through the crease area. Dangerous bounce. And there's Castellano being tied up by Carter Sager. Now Fritz will play it around, and there's Castellano. Castellano in the far corner. He'll back it out. Good forechecking by Sager. Now to pass to Wimmer. Robert Wimmer with it. Wimmer and Bernstein with 2 goals each in the tournament for Team USA Teal. Michael Formisano and Jack Fontaine with a goal each. Here's the pass back to Wimmer. Wimmer coming in on the near face-off. The shot! It hit the post! And now goes along the far boards. Here's Fritz. Stolen away by Team Canada. Wimmer that close to giving the Americans their first lead of the day. And now it goes over to Reeves. Reeves loses it to Dunn. Connor Dunn with it. On the near face-off circle in the zone. He drops it back to Castellano as the Americans have 53 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Russo coming in. Russo with the shot. Left pad save by McElwain. Back out to center ice, goes past Fritz all the way down the ice. And since Fritz touched it, it will be no icing. Here is Aiden Hawksworth from the New Jersey Bandits. The pass up to number 91, Robert Wimmer. Stolen away by 92 for Team Canada, Christian Nielsen. Fritz will play it behind his own net with 6:10 remaining in the second period. Deadlocked at 3 here. 20 seconds to go on the American power play. Here comes Hawksworth with the pass to Wimmer. Wimmer with Russo. Wimmer coming in. Wimmer trying to weave his way around the defense. He's in the corner now with it. Wimmer behind the net looking for a wraparound. Passes it back to the point. The Bernstein, the shot! Deflected! He scores! LJ Russo with the tip in! And Team America takes a 4-3 lead! The goal comes with 5:47 remaining Russo on the shot from Bernstein. Makes it 4-3, Team USA. What a tip in by Russo. Past McElwain on the shot from Bernstein. And Team America will see what they can do with Prosperity now as they have their first lead of the day. 4-3, Team USA leading over Team Canada White. Lopriori taking the draw against Reeves. Formisano in there as well. Knocks it loose. It goes over to Bernstein. Bernstein, the backhander over to Lopriori just out of his reach. It goes in the corner. Lopriori plays it back to Hawksworth. Off the glass and behind the net. Bernstein there. The backhand on McElwain. Oh, he's stone cold. Shoves down the shot and stops Bernstein cold there. On the backhand. Noah right on the doorstep. And McElwain up to the challenge. So the Americans this close to going up by a deuce. Lopriori on the face-off. Nobody back at the point. So the Americans have to chase it down and the race is on. Hawksworth gets there first. Aiden Hawksworth with it. Up to Lopriori, past Formisano. Now to Bernstein. Bernstein at the red line, the pass to Lopriori. Lopriori coming in, being tied up by two Canadian defense. Hawksworth now looking to break in. Over to 98. Coming into the Canadian zone to pass across the shot. Save DeMalo. How he stopped that, I don't know. And it goes all the way down the ice. And an icing on the play. So 98, Carson Johnston with the pass across. I don't see who the forward was. And he had the shot on DeMalo. DeMalo got a piece of it, and I mean just a piece, but enough to keep it out of the net. 4:58 remaining, second period. Team USA Teal leads Team Canada White 4-3. Face off to the left of DeMalo. Won by the Americans. Here's Dixon. Dixon with the pass to Fontaine. Fontaine coming in with Goldstein and Simone. The pass across. Intercepted by number 16, Felix Elliott. Here's Elliott into the American zone. Elliott coming in, sidesteps Catapano, the pass across, back, and maybe one pass too many. It goes into the far corner. Now back to the point. The shot comes in, deflected down by Catapano, and Catapano will clear it. And now a break for Simone. Dylan Simone coming in. The shot saved, McElwain. Now Simone with the rebound, and it goes by into the corner and out by the Canadians. So Simone stopped by the low pad save by McElwain, and the score remains 4-3. Dixon with the check. Pass in front. DeMalo got the stick on it. Tried to clear it out of the way. And now here is Team Canada, Allard, back in the point. Behind the net it goes. Galizia looking to set something up. Comes through the crease. There's Allard. Played off the puck by number 11, that is Goldstein. And now it's at center ice, picked up by Team Canada with 3:44 to go in the second period. Into the Canadian zone. This is number 77 coming in. The backhand shot goes wide. That was Cole Sullivan. Now picked up by Elliott. Americans steal it away, and here's a 3-on-1. Here's Russo. Russo coming in to pass across, and it's tipped away by the Canadian defenseman. Good defense as the Americans try to open up their lead there. Now the other way. Here's Galizia with the pass through the skates of Menard. Catapano on him. Deflected. It goes into the netting and out of play. 3:05 remaining in this second period. Team USA 4, Team Canada 3. Canada White with a record of 1-1 in this tournament. Team USA Teal with 0 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. That was against Canada Purple last evening. So Russo in for the face-off, and I think he's getting booted out. No, he's coming back in. So Russo against Bell to the right of DeMalo. Comes in on DeMalo and goes through the crease. Picked up by Castellano. Castellano off the skates of Dunn. Dunn plays it forward to Wimmer. Wimmer will just shoot it in behind the Canadian net. Goes into the far corner. Comes back out. Held there, but only briefly. And now the Canadians with a 3-on-2. Stolen away by Wimmer. Wimmer tried to clear the zone, and he does so. So now Menard has to wait and then send it in, as the Canadians had to get back on side. Behind the net, Castellano is tied up there and in front, and tipped aside. It goes in the near corner. Dangerous play by the American defenseman there. It goes into the netting and out of play. We take a short break. 2:25 to go. Team Canada 4, Team USA 3. And now a face-off outside of the American zone as we return to Chesswood Arena. Inside the zone, there's Higley with the shot. Just wide left. He had some mustard on that. The rebound, loose. No goal. It tipped off the crossbar. It's loose in front. And now it's put home by Team Canada. As the puck was loose inside, it initially hit the crossbar, bounced back out, and then it was put home. I'm going to try and get a number on who this was as he leads the line. That is number 27, Landon Menard. Menard puts the rebound home, and we are now deadlocked again, 4-4, with 2:12 remaining in the second period. What a game. Every time either Team Canada or Team USA has scored a goal, the opposing team has had an answer. Here's Lopriori on the draw. It goes over to Johnston. Johnston inside the American zone. Johnston in the far corner. He's got Cooper on him. Good check by Cooper. Tied up there. Now Cooper will play it forward to Formisano off his knees, and it goes into the near corner. Comes out to Bernstein. Bernstein receives a shove in the back by Rees. Then goes over to Higley. Plays inside the American zone. There is Cooper. Trevor Cooper will look to take it behind his own net. Towards the near boards. Plays it up to Bernstein. Gets there, but stolen away. Now taken right back by Lopriori in the pass. Outside the zone, and Team Canada chases it down. There's Higley with it. Good forecheck by Lopriori. Formisano along the far boards. Good deep pass to Bernstein. And Formisano's flattened by a hit by number 14, and that is Tyson Rees. Rees coming in. Rees with the shot. Off the glove of DeMalo and off the glass. Now Formisano along the far boards. Takes another hit by Rees. Sent outside the zone by Cooper and all the way down the ice. It's trickling to McElwain, who will play it over to his defense. Lost it in the corner there. There's Bernstein with it. Bernstein will turn around. Bernstein on the faceoff dot. He is knocked down by Johnston. And now number 88 as things get physical here. Cooper with the shot. Blocker glove save by DeMalo. And it goes in the corner. It looks like we have a penalty. It's going to be, I think, Bernstein going to the box. I didn't see it as the puck came inside the other end. So Noah Bernstein's going to go off for a penalty. And that will give Team Canada their first power play of the morning. Now afternoon, actually. So we're past noon. 51 seconds to go. We are deadlocked at 4 here from Chesswood Arena. Face off to the right of DeMalo. It'll be Fontaine taking the draw against Cooper. Bit of a delay as we wait. And now Connor Dunn is going to go into the box too. So I'm assuming there's going to be an unsportsmanlike there for Bernstein, as Dunn will serve the initial penalty. It's only a 2-minute minor on the board. So 2-minute power play for Team Canada as Allard sends it in. Simone in a very dangerous spot here in the game for Team USA, having to kill a Canadian power play. Here's Allard, the pass in front. Stolen away by Hawksworth. And Aiden Hawksworth over the red line, trying to break through the defense. Hawksworth with the shot. Save McElwain. They don't hold on. Good high riser by Aiden Hawksworth from the New Jersey Bandits. But McElwain up to the challenge and makes the save. Team USA had a shorthanded goal yesterday. It was Robert Wimmer. The first goal of the tournament for Team USA against Team Canada Golden. It made the score 3-1 in that. So the pass around the boards, it goes to Menard. Menard, who tied things up a few minutes ago for Team Canada. Now the puck behind the net. As Team America was scored with 2 seconds remaining in the first period. Noah Bernstein. Team Canada is looking to pay them back here with a late goal of their own. The shot comes around DeMalo, and we get a whistle. As DeMalo didn't cover it, but I think the referee lost sight of it. So 7.9 seconds to go, and that's their prerogative. They can blow the whistle at any time. Oh, okay, you know what? I think the net came off the board. So 7.9 to go here, second period. Face off, won by Canada, goes to Menard. Menard passes it back to the point. One last chance, a shot on goal. It's loose in front. DeMalo, it's on the post, and he covers, and he gets the whistle and the buzzer to end the second period. So Team Canada can't put the game go-ahead goal in at the end of the second. We are through 2 periods here at Chesswood Arena in Toronto, Ontario. Your score, Team Canada White 4, Team USA Teal 4. We'll be back to third period action right after this.